Greetings, BBN. Kentucky named one of the 12 contenders for the 2025 to 26 national title. That's the prediction the analysts have made. But is Kentucky the best? Let's see what's new. The Wildcats, led by Mark Pope, are being positioned as one of the 12 legitimate contenders for the national title, according to recent analysis by experts at the Field of 68. Although they aren't among the top 3 in the initial predictions, which favor Purdue, Houston, and Florida as the heavy favorites, Kentucky appears in a solid position, ranking 7th overall and 2nd in the SEC, behind only Florida. This position reflects not only the respect the program has earned over the years, but also the enthusiasm Pope has generated. Coach Mark Pope has demonstrated, since his arrival, a renewed commitment to excellence and a strategic vision that appears to be aligned with BBN's expectations. The group preparing for next season features promising names like Otega Owa and Jalen Lowe, players who have attracted attention for their potential and versatility on the court. Lowe, in particular, is seen as a key player in the team's success, with analysts highlighting his talent and leadership skills. These players, along with the tactical system implemented by Pope, give fans enough reason to believe that Kentucky can indeed be among the protagonists of the campaign. The SEC conference context adds even more spice to the competition. The rivalry between Kentucky and Arkansas, described by John Fonta as jealous exes, promises to be one of the highlights of the season. Furthermore, the Classic against Louisville, marked by historic animosity, remains one of the biggest spectacles in college basketball. These regional rivalries, fueled by the passion of BBN, raise the pressure and motivation level for the Wildcats, who know that each victory against their direct rivals not only strengthens their position in the title race, but also amplifies the pride of their fan base. Another intriguing aspect is the comparison between Kentucky and other programs also undergoing transition under new coaches. Like the Wildcats, Arkansas under John Calipari, and Louisville under Pat Kelsey are experiencing rebuilding and adjustments. However, these coaches' second year at the helm marks the end of the adaptation period and the beginning of the push for concrete results. In this sense, Kentucky appears to be in an advantageous position. The program structure, combined with Pope's accumulated experience from previous seasons, suggests the Wildcats may be a step ahead in this regional race. Terrence Oglesby's analysis of Indianapolis, host of the Final Four, brings a touch of irony to the debate. The geographic proximity between Lexington, Louisville, and Fayetteville creates an emotionally charged story, where rivalry and the desire for regional supremacy fuel national ambitions. The question lingers, will all 3 teams make it to Lucas Oil Stadium? And if so, who will emerge victorious from this epic battle? Regardless of the outcome, Kentucky will certainly be in the conversation. The combination of a talented roster, an experienced coach, and a passionate fan base makes the Wildcats a force to be reckoned with. Even if they aren't at the top of initial predictions, the program's recent history shows they have the ability to surprise and exceed expectations. With Mark Pope at the helm, there's a sense of renewal and determination, something that promises to make next season one of the most exciting ones everyone is hoping for. What happened? The news that Ansley Almonor, a former Kentucky forward, is crossing the Atlantic to begin his professional career in Finland, signing with the Vilpas Vikings, a club in the prestigious Korisliiga, the country's top league. Almonor's trajectory is one that inspires. At 23, the forward, known for his versatility and accuracy, made his mark in Lexington in the 2024-25 season, despite coming off the bench. Averaging 5.3 points in 14.2 minutes per game, he demonstrated impressive consistency, with shooting percentages that would make any coach smile. 50.4% from the field, 42.4% from 3, and 90.6% from the free throw line. These numbers alone indicate the talent of a player who, even without starting, knew how to make every second on the court impact the game. But what makes Almonor even more special is his growth story from Fairleigh Dickinson, where he was a two-time All-NEC selection, to his arrival at Kentucky, where he faced a lot of challenges in the SEC. His signing with the Vilpas Vikings, announced Monday morning, is not only a personal milestone for Almonor, but a testament to the impact of the Kentucky program under Mark Pope. The coach, known for his ability to develop players and bring out the best in each one, seems to have prepared Almonor not only to be different in the NCAA, but also to make the leap to international professionalism. The choice of Vilpas, a club that also signed other former SEC players such as Claudell Harris Jr., Mississippi State, and Zayrick Onyema, Texas, shows that Almonor is entering a competitive environment where his experience against high-level opponents will be an advantage. It's no coincidence that his best performances last season came against these teams, with 11 points in each matchup against the Bulldogs and Longhorns. The news of his move to Finland comes at a time when Kentucky basketball is undergoing a period of renewal. Mark Pope, with his tactical vision and charisma, has injected new energy into the program, and seeing a player like Almonor, who wore the Wildcats jersey with such dedication, take this step toward professionalism is cause for celebration. He brings with him not only talent, but also the spirit of Lexington, the same spirit that brought him back to the Bluegrass State last month to represent La Familia in the basketball tournament, before embarking on this new adventure in Europe. Wearing the number 0 jersey, Almonor will be the final piece on the Vilpas roster for the upcoming season, with training camp beginning next week. It's not just about winning on the court, but about developing athletes who carry the name of Kentucky to the world. The Chorus Liga, a league known for its competitiveness and organization, will be where he will make a difference now.